Imagine if the roof of a house is not in place. When the wind comes, the children will suffer it. When the storm comes, the people who live in that house will suffer it. When it snows, when it rains, when the sun is too hot. Imagine if the father is not there to protect his own. Imagine if a father neglects his responsibility as the security head of his own home. Father insecurity.
There are like 4 areas that need to be considered when we think about father wound insecurities. Sometimes people struggle with moral authority. Sometimes they struggle with the conferring of identity. They have a neglect in the area of emotional security. And sometimes they neglect in affirmation. They have just a neglect of being affirmed.
And now it's so important to recognize those symptoms, and not only recognize them, but to own them, because owning them, you can say that half of the healing already happened. If you have hard time knowing between good and bad, or maybe right and wrong, because you lack those absolute norms inside of you, maybe nobody taught you how to lead. If you cannot apply delayed gratification and you'd like things to happen in your way and you want them now, if you have hard time to submit to authorities, that's because moral authority standard was absent in your family.
Sometimes also people who have a father wound don't know who they are, so their identity is always in question. So the conferring of identity has not really happened. One of the things that is really, really important that a dad gives is a solid identity to a child. When a child does not have that, they struggle. They struggle with belonging, they struggle with significance, they struggle with who am I, and they're plagued by insecurities. And this is a perfect opportunity for gang affiliation. A lot of times, what gangs give are the qualities that I'm talking about right now as far as the conferring of identity. They get the colors, they get the protection, they get the sense of identity, a sense of belonging. And so it's really important that we recognize that when people are defunct of a father figure, or they're void of a father figure, often they don't know who they are.
Maybe your work became your identity, and you reacting aggressively, defending yourself when you are criticized. That's because maybe the father neglected conferring identity.
I do not understand my unique significance. The father was not there to really affirm that child when the child is growing. I can remember saying to a lady, "You're beautiful." I'm like, "Really, am I?" "No, I don't look it. You can say they are, but I am not." There's lacking there. The father's involvement. The father did not do a proper job in the life of that child. Another one is the neglect of providing emotional security. I feel probably that I deserve nothing. I cannot get enough attention, care. I have attention addiction. I can't get off my phone. There is this one friend of mine that keeps me company. And anytime he's offline, it looks like I could tear the ground and walk into it. Everybody needs to tell me they love me. Everybody needs to communicate to me. You know what? I want everybody to, "Can't you see me?" They strive to get attention. They fight if it is not there. I do not know my real feelings. I don't know if I am feeling up or am I feeling down. Because the child does not understand himself. And that is a neglect of providing emotional security in the life of a child. When the mother and the father are so busy with work, making money, losing the child's emotional sanity, making money, losing the child's emotional stability, making money, forgetting their major priority in the life of the child is to help them guard their emotions rightly. I try to earn respect. I try to love. I try to earn love. I try to prove myself that I am good enough. I can remember a guy say, they don't even respect me. They don't even value my significance in their midst. I can remember Dr. Miles Monroe said, respect is earned if you really, really understand how to earn it.
Now, one of the things that in preparing for this, it hit me because one of the things is the person supports the underdog. Now, this one hit me because I find myself going for the team that is not likely to win. You know, I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, and so for years we didn't win anything. Our team was so bad that the people put bags on their heads and still went to the games. But I don't know if I just had a lack of emotional security because I was going for the underdog. So the last category is affirmation. And many times people don't feel that they have anything to contribute. I'm not significant. Nobody's gonna listen to me. And even when they're complimented, they don't trust that the person is being honest when they're complimenting them because inwardly the person feels a lack of affirmation. They don't feel that they've been affirmed properly.
Are you telling me I'm great because you want something from me? I always feel uncertain. I'm not sure if I'm doing the wrong thing. I'm not sure if I want blue or I want black. I need more time to think if this is really what I don't want. I always question myself. Am I at the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Am I with the right folks? Am I not at the right place now? I try to impress people with all that I have all the time. The people's pleaser. Trying to gain affirmation. Waiting for somebody to say, yes, you did it right. We're waiting because the one that was supposed to affirm us did not understand that he needs to affirm us while we are growing. And now we have grown into adulthood. We're looking for people to affirm us. And when they don't affirm us, we do everything that we can to bring them to the point of giving us affirmation. I struggle with maturity, bringing myself to the point whereby people need to see that this guy is matured. Am I not matured enough? Can't you see it? Which mostly is not always the case. You need to be comfortable in whom you are. But when that affirmation is not there, when it is supposed to be, we look for it everywhere else except where it was supposed to be.